I'm Sumay and I'm 11 years old. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Makeshift Homeschool. Makeshift Homeschool is a platform where young people around the country use their unique strengths and passions to create projects to share with the world. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use the widget PageView in Flutter. So right now I have an app that just has an app bar that says home. And so what PageView is it's a widget that allows you to swipe with through different screens. You can either do this side to side or up and down, but just one of the things that would make you want to use PageView over something like a row or just a list view, which would allow you to scroll down, is that it allows you to just have it so that the page snaps in place. So I'm just going to make body, and the body is going to be a page view. So page view can hold multiple children, and so here's just an example of what would happen if you just called a page view widget and then put in a few things. So I'm just going to make a container that the color of the container is going to be green, and then I'm just going to have the child of the container be a text widget that says green. Now, this text widget is going to be in the same screen, but if I were to make another container, then this would be a different screen, but the child of this container would be in the same screen. So this is kind of like starting off the widget tree. So now I'm just going to set the colors of this to red and then change this to red, and then make one more container that's blue that says blue. Now, if I refresh this, you can see what PageView does. We first have a green screen, and then we have a red screen, and then if we swipe again, we have a blue screen. Now, here's a few properties that you can use to try to customize PageView. One of which is page snapping. And what this does is it basically makes it so whether or not you're able to actually have it snap in place. Now, right now, the default is to just have it true, where if you swipe here, you can't really go in the middle like this, or else it's just gonna go a snap into a page. But if I set this to false, then it's kind of like a list view except sideways, where you can just like scroll through it. You can go in the middle, but it doesn't really snap into the pages like it would if we were to set this to true. And so one other thing that that you can use is scroll direction. Now, scroll direction basically makes it so that whether or not you want to scroll sideways or up and down. So I want it to scroll. Let's say I want it to have it scroll up and down. Then I would call the widget axis, and I would say vertical. And so if I refresh this, now I'm scrolling up and down. And then if I were to set this to horizontal, then I would be scrolling left and right. So you can use this to make some things more complicated, for example, than just a container that's green that says green. And you can put in pretty much as many children as you want. So if I wanted to, I could just call different colors and then make it so that it says different colors. And then if I have yellow, then I can also do like, oopsies, see here, purple, and then have it say purple. So now if I refresh this, then we have even more slides. So this is can be helpful for if, let's say, you made an app and you want just a quick introduction, and then you can just have slides that you just swipe through that explain kind of the basic functionality of your app and things like that. It can kind of be something that you can use instead of, for example, a bottom navigation bar. And what a bottom navigation bar is it basically has a bunch of different tabs at the bottom of your screen that you can use to switch screens. But if you don't really want to implement that, and then you would rather just make it so that it can swipe, then you can use the widget PageView. And so that is pretty much it. Those are the basic properties of PageView that you need to know to just make kind of like to know just the basic functionality of a page view, but there are some other properties that you can use. Just as a resource, there is a website called Flutter.dev, which is basically where you can see basically any widgets, and you can search up, for example, the widget page view, and it would show you some of the just properties of page view. They have like widget of the week videos, and it can, some of the times it has an example where it shows you how to make a page view, and it also shows you all the properties of page view and with a short description. So if you would be interested in making just a more customized page view that can better fit the needs for your app, then I would definitely recommend just checking out flutter.dev and just seeing some of the other widgets that they have, because they have a lot. So that is pretty much it for this widget. I will be uploading more videos on different widgets in Flutter that you might want to use inside the Flutter widgets playlist. And if you want to know more about like the basics of Flutter or how to use database in Flutter, I also have another playlist called Flutter Tutorials, where it'll show you how to make full apps. And yeah.